Joe at GoonerTube and talking to Dawse about the match against Leicester City tonight at the Emirates. We lost 1-0, of course. Everybody knows that. Your thoughts, Dawse?
Yeah, again, mate. It's just fucking dire. I'm sorry to swear, but it is at the moment. It's we've just lost our way a bit. You know, we were well known for nice attacking football, and it just seems to have disappeared. Final third again. I don't even know if Arteta knows his best three because Aubameyang's playing on the right wing rather than through the middle, and he's not on the left because Saka's there. And you know, it's at the moment it's just tedious to watch, isn't it? Really.
So, who stood out for you, and who was the player that really, really frustrated you tonight?
For me, David Luiz, I think we were doing all right with him first half, and then he was picking balls out all game. And then as soon as he went off, we just seemed to lose that creativity, which says a lot about what we are at the minute. You know, I think at the moment it's putting a lot of pressure now on Arsenal and Mikel Arteta because we've got someone like Ozil who's not even in the squad. So, you know, I think a few fans will be turning on him now, basically, because that's what we miss. We miss someone like him who's just going to be providing chances.
Yeah, like a real creative midfielder. I mean, people would have thought Ceballos would have been that player, but do you think someone like Ozil is someone who is one of the ones who's at that level who could create those sort of moves and can string those passes through?
I think Dani Ceballos is a completely different player, though. That's the thing. He's always back around the box, always all over the place. Whereas Mesut Ozil, he'll drop it deep, and as soon as he gets the ball, he'll turn it and pick a pass straight away. This is the thing. At the moment, we just, even with Lacazette, which is frustrating, you know, he wants to be given a chance. He's starting up top, but tonight there's balls being whipped into the box, and where he's dropping deep to link up play, there's just no one there.
Yeah.
So again, another fucking performance. It
must be frustrating for you to swear, mate, because you're normally the consummate gentleman when you talk, but obviously I can hear the frustration in your voice. You've got. It reminded me of the days of actually playing on a pitch with you.
I think a lot of people are going to be watching this thinking he's one miserable fucker, isn't he? But I tell you what,
that's 3 times now. Well done.
Yeah, that's 3 times. Anyway, can I just mention about that goal as well? I've been on Twitter since. How was that disallowed? Was it even checked by VAR? Because Xhaka was not even in the way of the keeper, supposedly. So he didn't interfere with play. Clear goal. The ball was already past Michael before he's even made an attempt to try and save it.
When you say didn't interfere with play, if you let it go through his legs, but does that mean that he put the keeper off enough, or what?
Well, I've seen a picture from behind the goal, and he's not even near the keeper. All right, where were you looking at? It's from, you know, the corner flag, basically. So it looks like they're quite close to each other. But like I said, Schmeichel, he's made a move to his right-hand side, and the ball's already flashed and hit the post and gone in before he's even tried to make an attempt, you know. So, again, I think we've been hard done by there. But, again, I just, you know, one of these games I thought as soon as Vardy's warming up, you knew what was going to happen.
Right, so that's there was 2. We knew we had 2 hard games coming up, and we knew they were going to be. Neither of them were going to be easy. We know Man United are starting to play a bit better now. You know, they've had a couple of really good results, which is going to get their confidence boosted. I know we just beat Rapid Vienna, but they just beat PSG and away from home, so they're going to be buzzing at the moment. So going into a game like Man United, you know, knowing that now really we need a win. I mean, we could, if we'd have won tonight, you know, we could have got away with going up there and maybe trying to just come away with a draw, which would have been a good result. Now a draw is not going to be good enough, is it? If we want to try and maintain.
No, at all. Because if you look at the games yesterday as well, all the results seem to have dropped in our favour, and yet again we cannot get that win, can we? It's more pressure now because I can't even see us going to Old Trafford in getting a win or a draw at the moment because earlier on, we didn't even give them half a chance really, and Leicester, it seemed like their first real attempt on goal and they've scored.
Does it make you think that if you're not taking your chances against the bigger sides, like, I mean, Leicester are regarded as one of the bigger sides now, you know, one of the top 6, if you like, but if you're not taking
Johnny Evans in the centre back,
if you're not taking
Johnny Evans, how old is this fella?
I know. if you're not taking your chances against teams like that, then you know, in the first half where we should
get punished, because Leicester are a good team. They're a good team. You know what you're going to get from them. They'll sit behind the ball and they'll counter attack as quick as possible. But like I said again, it's just about taking your chances. And at the moment, our front three, they're non-existent.
Yeah,
non-existent.
Yeah.
Pepe again is me big calls on him now, because again, he's a good player, you can see, but he's just not producing.
It's frustrating. And what about? I mean, did Saka look tired to you, or do you think it's because they knew?
No, I think he done well. I think he done well, and obviously you'd be looking at our knock now where he went off. So we just seemed to be as soon as he went off, we just missed him. You could see straight away we missed him,
and we also missed Luiz when he went off, because obviously who came on?
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. Like I said, he's just, you know, if your centre back is your most creative player on the park today, that's when you know you're bang in trouble.
That's a good point.
Trouble.
Yeah, it's a good point, mate. Yeah. Well, as Kaya said, he was playing almost like a quarterback, wasn't he? Spraying passes, putting balls to feet.
Yeah.
And very accurately as well. And he is good at that. But you know, like you say, if your most creative player is a centre half who sometimes blows hot and cold, then you have got to worry, haven't you, about your creativity.
And not only that, then as soon as he goes off, you see Mustafi warming up, and you think, oh, for God's sake. And then, in all fairness, he's at fault there for that goal, because when they were showing the replay, Gabriel's actually pointing to him to drop in.
Yeah.
And yet again, he throws his arms up in the air when the ball's hit the back of the net, where he should have been closing in on Jamie Vardy.
Yeah.
So when you're having a young fella actually shouting at you, you're a World Cup winner. You should know this stuff. Frustrating, mate. Frustrating. That's 3 points gone. I wouldn't mind. I said top 4 finish this season.
Well, there's not a lot else we can add to that, is there?
Yeah, cheers, Joe.
Well, there isn't, is
Brilliant.
there? You've kind of said it all, haven't you?
It's not. You know what? It's something needs to be done. Pressure's on Arteta now. Going away to Old Trafford.
Another loss, and then what? You know,
and then what? This is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
League's there. This is the thing. The league is there to, you know, top 4 is on, because everyone seems to be dropping points. And not only that, I think if we had fans in the stadium tonight, then we would have been pushed on. It just seems like when we go forward, we're just too slow. Well, it is what it is, isn't it?
It is. Well, thanks for joining me anyway.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Cheers.